Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
A few more stunners from throughout the state. The northern lights visible thanks to a geomagnetic storm through Utah. Brad sent this one in from Pleasant View, Smithfield, Syracuse. We absolutely love the display of color. It was visible to the naked eye for some, a little tougher for others. There's Colville, North Ogden, Davis County. Thank you, Jackson. The Great Salt Lake, Sigurd, Enterprise down in southern Utah, right on the Iron and Washington County line. Kanab with the Keels, Enoch, Zion National Park, and a lot of photos coming from Cache Valley in the Smithfield area, and we appreciate those. Before the northern lights, we had a gorgeous sunset coming from Cedar City. Thanks to Susie for sharing that. Look at that cloud cover, really increased throughout the state. Nelson Peak time lapse shows the haze we were dealing with in the Salt Lake Valley. Now we know that elevated particulate matter holds on for some out there, and we are going to see it into tomorrow. We've got cold air trapped on the valley floor. Our high pressure brings in a warmer layer that acts as a lid and traps pollutants as well as cold air. That's where our haze comes from. It can easily turn to smog. Our inversion layer building closer to 5,000, between 5,000 and 5,500 feet today, but we're going to start to clear it. Unfortunately, tomorrow, moderate air expected along the Wasatch Front in Cache Valley, where it has not been forecast for the last several days, so it's expanding. Box Elder to Willa County, we're going to keep an eye on those areas as well. Northeastern Utah in the green. Green means clean. Today, some rough air for our Veterans Day. Tomorrow, we hold on to some stubborn inversion, but change is coming. Time-lapse video from our Black Desert Sky Cam. Pretty shot of the clouds streaming through. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s right now, continuing to drop. We are going to see a chillier overnight. Highs today made it into the low 60s along the Wasatch Front. Over the next several hours, we're going to see those 40s with partly cloudy conditions. The increasing cloud cover will be around for the midweek. Wet weather potential, well, gosh, it spikes. Are you ready for a change? We've been very dry through the entire start of November, but we get a storm system that's going to bring in some scattered showers and keep wet weather potential. I'm going to walk you through the big picture here because this storm likely splitting. We talked about the two scenarios yesterday. Here's that high pressure. It's going to be in control through Friday. Our ridge now hanging on a little longer. It starts to slide to the east. Our southwesterly winds pick up Thursday. That's important. We're going to see warmer air pushing our temperatures significantly above average, but also bringing in mixing, clearing that inversion. We're going to get clean air and push that haze out of here. With that warm up, you'll notice those highs. Now this low is splitting, meaning it's going to send a piece of energy a little further south, a cutoff low in the desert southwest, and we will get some precipitation in northern Utah. It is not going to be the cold storm we originally anticipated, but temperatures are going to drop. It will be cool. You see the low on the move. It is going to bring wet weather, valley rain, mountain snow setup. We thought there was a chance colder air would move in and drop those snow levels to the valley floor. With a splitting storm system, that's not going to happen. A more progressive pattern sets up as we head into next week, so we see that we stay unsettled and the chance of wet weather holds on in the forecast. As we look at the St. George precipitation potential, we really see it climb on Friday, but we're actually going to keep the chance of wet weather in southern Utah because of that cutoff low. We're going to see unsettled conditions, and I keep isolated showers in there. The Futurecast model supports that. Here's our high pressure. Watch as the clouds move in for the midweek. Southwest flow starts to pick up. We start to clear some of that inversion haze in some locations. We really get it out of here on Thursday as the winds spike. Wet weather to our west. It's on the move, and here we are with the model taking us into early Friday morning. Northern Utah sees wet weather, valley rain, mountain snow, and that extends down to southern Utah, and a lot of that moisture pushes east. Now, not as much and not as widespread as initially thought. As we pull back here, you're able to see that low, keeping things unsettled in southern Utah. So that's why over the weekend, the chance of some wet weather in Washington County holds on, and that even goes into early next week. 60s for tomorrow, really pushing those numbers. You're going to see more cloud cover with our southwesterly flow and warmer temps. 50s and 60s on the eastern side of the state, low 70s in St. George. Speaking of Washington County, 70s to 60s with rain on Friday, and then the chance of showers holding on through next Tuesday, temperatures falling into the 50s. Southern Utah has a better chance at wet weather than northern Utah. The Wasatch Front will see scattered showers to close the work week into early Saturday morning, dry for the weekend. Chance of a few spotty showers Monday and Tuesday as temperatures fall into the 40s. That's a far cry from the 60s. What a night with our skies. We'll be right back.